What's up, guys? I'm going to now watch the reaction, or I'm going to watch the match and react to the Shirewolves first Team Action live event. Maybe if I can get my good. Shit. I think Shirewolves are gonna kill him. But Shirewolves have only had one match and they barely won, but I don't think they had to answer all 3 questions against Ken and Finstock or Tom Dagnino, whatever he's going by now. Because I heard Finstock's back, but I haven't really seen him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. They paid good money to be here, Kristian. All right. Introducing first.
The first rule of Fight Club is you always talk about Fight Club.
I was gonna say, her mic's not working. What is going on?
The Fight Club with a record of 1 win, no defeats.
What is happening here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Rookie of the Year from 2017, Rookie of the Year 2016, Rachel the Crusher Couché, Classy Clark Wolf, the Shirewolves.
They were both Rookie of the Year.
Here come the Shirewolves coming in Fight Club style. They're throwing soap.
I
believe that is soap. That is
soap.
Fight Club soap. Fight Club soap product is cascading down upon the audience. Here they go. A representative of the movie Fight Club. Yep, they're supporting Fight Club as they come down. A lot of fans here might need a shower after this match, Kristian. They provided them with healthy soap. There they go. They're dressed in the Fight Club gear. You see Rachel Cushing, big smile on her face. Clark Wolf coming in. Clark Wolf looks just in her element. Look at her. She is just in her element, chucking stuff left and right. There's the android Mark Andreyko with a wonderful wig. You gotta love that wig.
Is it Fight Club?
Where's Mark Andreyko? He's right there with the wig on. I thought that was a fetching young lass. Oh, really? So there is the Fight Club. Fight Club coming in hot. Fight Club.
I don't get the Penguin either.
Rachel the Crusher.
Are they all supposed to be the same movie?
And Classy Clark Wolf, the Fight Club, the Shirewolves, and then a little presentation. More soap, more soap. They're just tossing the soap out. Wow, they brought. They're really going at it. Look, there's Cushing smiling. They ordered a lot of soap, Kristian. There you go. Wow, that's a lot of soap. It's almost like telling the audience they're dirty. Please do not expense that. I'm not paying. All right. We're gonna have the Fight Club take their seats here, or have the Shirewolves sit down. The Shirewolves are gonna sit down.
Is this thing on?
Uh-oh.
The second rule of Fight Club is you always talk about Fight Club.
I thought that was the first rule.
The third rule of Fight Club. Someone Geppetto's, Jane Fonda's, or Bespin's, the question is over.
What?
Fourth rule, only suits that fit.
Fifth rule. 1 belt at a time, ladies, for now.
The sixth rule, buy our shirts at trepublic.com.
T-Republic.
Seventh rule. Matches will go on as long as
This
they
is
have
back,
to,
Finstock.
which in the case of today won't be long.
Yeah, you'll all be getting a good night's rest tonight. And the eighth and final rule, if this is your first live event,
make some noise!
And their opponents with a record.
Have a winning record, right? Yeah.
3 defeats and 2 knockouts. They are the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown
Oh my god.
Team
The gloves, the cane, the hat, the glasses.
very Apollo Creed-like. Stole my look from The Force Awakens. One of them playing it up. They're not throwing any gifts to the audience. They're just working up all their applause. Boos are loud, but the cheers are coming in too. I mean, it's like there are a lot of people who like the bad behavior. There's other ones who just want to see them fail. Very divided crowd here. Very divided. Very divided. And here comes, finally get to the stage. Yeah, if they can get to the stage, we'll start the match. They'll find the stairs. They're gonna have both of them coming in. One in white. What are they wearing? Oh my God! Do you think those glasses are gonna be lighting up all throughout the top hat? Gave away a top hat. Now you're definitely not expensive, man. Milking it up. Milking it up. The showman. All right. Team action. Known for talking. What are they going to do here in the match? All right,
They don't each have their own mic?
We are going to get the match started here as it is the team division. Remember, if the Shirewolves win, they will be placed into a #1 contender match against the world's finest.
We don't have to worry about that.
If Team Action wins, they will get a title shot playing the winner at the collision between the Patriots and Above the Line. All right, Mark, how does round #1 work?
I'm just wondering if Ben Bateman brought a bunch of little mini shampoo bottles in his briefcase. That'd complement the hotel vibe we have here.
You want one, Alice? I'll sign it for you.
In round #1,
Sure.
the field is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's no stealing in round 1. As soon as you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. And when we ask you by your name to reveal the answer, please show the whiteboard to the crowd, to the cameras, and to us up here at the answer desk. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor and the teams of your 3 usages of the JTE rule. If you're not sure of a question, you need to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. Each team also has 1 challenge to use.
All right, guys, so with that, Team Action, are you guys ready?
Yeah, that's why we came out for our pregame.
The Shirewolves, are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Here we go.
They are ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go here. This crowd is ready. All right, here we go, guys. Question #1. Remember to say it into the microphone. Also, here we go. Comedies. John Candy plays Uncle Buck in the John Hughes comedy. Who plays Buck's young nephew that he is watching?
Miss Jack.
Who plays Buck's young nephew?
Not just
5,
funny guy.
4, 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Pens down.
Oh.
Drew.
Mark Short.
Incorrect. Clark.
Macaulay Culkin.
1 point.
Oh,
Ben.
shit.
Macaulay Culkin.
1 point. Rachel. There you go.
They have to like yell.
Ben, why don't you be a gentleman and share the mic with Rachel?
All right.
You guys can share the mic. That'd be wonderful. Here we go.
In Andrew Guy's defense, there's only 9 million better guesses than Martin Short for that answer.
Question 2.
Comes from the world of romantic comedies, also known as rom-coms. Your question is, who plays Mikey's mother in the movie Look Who's Talking?
I don't know.
The answer is not Martin Short.
You can't prove that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clark Wolf.
Kirstie Alley.
1 point. Ben.
Kirstie Alley.
You got it, Rachel? Rachel got it? Ben, seriously. Ben, share the mic with Rachel also.
Be a gentleman, share the
And
microphone.
then Drew didn't have it. Drew didn't have it?
I didn't have it.
Drew didn't have it. All right. Here we go. Okay, so next question. Next question here. In dramas,
I don't know how they're
what
supposed to share the mic though.
1990s war film starring Jeff Daniels was shot on the battlefields where the actual events took place?
was in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, he was, absolutely. 5.
Is that the answer?
4.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, that's number 1. All right. What
1990s
What 1990s war film starring Jeff Daniels was shot on the battlefields where
Dumb
the
and
actual
Dumber?
events took place?
Um,
And 5,
I
3,
don't think I know this
2,
one.
1. Ben.
I can't think of one.
Purple Rose at Cairo?
Is incorrect. Rachel. Gettysburg's correct. Drew.
Oh, the President's Men!
You didn't have it. And Clark.
Gettysburg!
Clark had it. Shirewolves whooping up
The little
on action
eyebrow.
right now.
Yep.
Whooping up, and we're only into the fourth question.
Who's gonna choke under the
Early
light?
in the round already, Kristian, you gotta wonder. The Shirewolves, plenty of right answers. Has Team Action seen a movie? Your next question from the world of animated films. This is animated movies. And your question is, who voiced the lead villain, Scarlet Overkill, in the 2015 film Minions?
You said it right. Oh, you had it the
Minions.
first time.
I go Minions. I say
I don't know.
Boba Fett. I say
5,
Minions.
4,
I say tomato.
3.
I'm just thinking of this because of the last match I watched. She was the answer for.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought Angelina Jolie.
Drew.
Sandra Bullock.
Clark.
Sandra Bullock!
And Ben.
Sandra Bullock.
There you go. Okay, 8-4. Shire will still have not missed yet. Have not missed. All right, here's the next question.
I was
Next
thinking
question. Fantasy
they haven't
sci-fi.
missed.
Fantasy sci-fi. Who directed Ghostbusters 2?
Saw that movie, the double feature.
It's a good one.
You know what the other movie
I don't know.
was? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We have some fans
5,
of shrinking children in the crowd.
4,
I have no idea.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andrew Guy.
John Hughes.
Incorrect. Clark.
Ivan Reitman?
1 point. Ben.
Martin Short.
Ben.
Ivan Reitman.
Correct. Rachel. Rachel missed. Rachel missed. So
They
only
are
Clark.
mortal.
Only
Clark
Clark
still
is
got a
perfect right
perfect
now.
game.
9-5. 4-point lead for the Shirewolves. Next question.
Comes from the world of family movies. Movies to watch with the whole damn family. Your question is, who plays Buddy's biological father, Walter Hobbs, in the movie Elf?
Oh my gosh. That's not his name.
It's hilarious.
I almost put Ed Harris, but that's not right. They kind of look
5,
alike.
4,
Shit.
3, 2.
Oh my god.
Pens down, please. And Clark Wolf.
James Caan.
Correct. Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
Damn it.
James Caan.
Correct. Rachel. Didn't have it. Drew.
James Caan.
All right, so action picks up a little bit there because of the miss from Rachel, and they both get it. 10-7. 10-7 here. Next question. Next question.
Hot in here, man.
Thriller. Thriller. Which, we got a thriller question here. What 1993 movie stars Michael Douglas as a divorced defense engineer trekking through Los Angeles to get to his daughter's birthday party?
What?
You want to repeat or no?
No.
No? Everybody else heard it.
It's a lot of exposition.
Yeah, that was.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Ben.
Falling down.
Correct. Rachel.
Falling down.
Yes. Drew. Didn't have it. Clark.
No.
Wait a minute.
Didn't have it. All right.
Oh.
So there you go. So only Rachel and Ben. What a battle here. 11-8. Only down by 3 now, action. Good battle
They
here.
were down
as
by
we get
3
to
last
the
time.
Last question here.
The last
Love you.
question is a Patreon question. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters of the movie Trivia Schmoedown. The following question comes from a patron named John Patterson. John Patterson. You have bingo. John Patterson. He's not here tonight, but he's supporting and watching at home. John Patterson, thank you for supporting us. He picked the category that 2 people on the stage are really going to enjoy. Action Adventure
Okay.
is John Patterson's category. And we need the competitors to complete this quote from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I need your clothes, your boots, and your bling.
I have no idea.
5, 4,
I've
3,
never seen it.
2, 1. Pens down. Rachel. Incorrect. Drew.
Soul.
Motorcycle?
Correct. Clark.
Motorcycle.
1 point. Ben.
Felt like
Motorcycle.
Soul.
Got it. 2-point lead by the Shirewolves. What a first round. Back and
But then the
forth
first
we
round,
go. Clark
and
Wolf
0.
only missing 1.
That's fine.
What a
That's fine.
battle there.
12-10. Mark,
Yeah,
what a first round.
Kristian, I mean, it really looked for a minute there like Team Action was just going to get buried under the sparkle and the knowledge of the Shirewolves, but they really came back. Andrew guys started finding his feet.
Yep.
They started cleansing themselves with the show of the Shirewolves, and now we move on to round 2.
Round number 2, Mark, how does it work?
In round number 2, the Wheel of
Ooh,
Destiny
that's fun.
/ Fate will emerge. Each team gets one spin at the wheel. It has 12 different movie categories on there. Whatever wedge your spin lands on, you must answer 6 questions from that movie category. If you don't like the category you spun, you are allowed 1 mulligan, at which point you have to take 6 questions from that category. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. I will remind you that there is stealing available in round number 2. And keep in mind your ability to choose multiple choice. You're not sure of the answer, you can ask for multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1, Kristian.
All right, here we go, guys. So round number 2. Now the Shirewolves, you guys are up by 2 points here. Do you want to go first or second? First, all right. Here we go. All right, Clark, give it a spin, yeah.
And I will point out that we have 2 slices on today's wheel that were patron supported. So our Patreon got 2 slices on there, and those wheel wedges are Kevin Smith movies and Disney movies.
Go for it, Clark.
Smith and Disney.
This place is going to go nuts if they hit Meryl Streep.
Is Meryl on the Is Meryl on the wheel?
Yeah, she is.
You gotta wonder if
Kevin Smith. No, they don't
They're
want
spinning
it.
away from the patron. Sorry, patron.
Is Kevin Smith here?
You got this close to having your name said, patron. Is it opponent?
Oh, wow! Wow! It looked like it was going to hit opponents, and it just, like the force willed it to go to horror.
Thinnest of margins.
And the crowd loses it. Can't even see the signs.
Oh my
wow.
goodness. Mama, put me to bed. I've already seen enough, and we're not even halfway through
Clark
this match.
Wolf spins horror on the second one here as we get to horror. All right, so you're going to get 6 questions in the realm of horror. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Make sure, all right, if the mic's ready to go, here we go. Question number 1. Who played Dr. Loomis in the Rob Zombie remake of Halloween?
Malcolm McDowell.
2 points.
Yeah,
Next one.
I suck at horror movies,
What
so I'm not
was the
gonna get any
name
points.
of the first sequel to James Whale's
Bride of
1931 classic Frankenstein?
The Bride of Frankenstein.
2 points.
They're not breaking a sweat yet.
Yep. Question 3. In 1992's Bram Stoker's Dracula, Winona Ryder's Mina Murray was a dead ringer for Count Dracula's deceased love, whose name was what? Five. Four. Multiple choice. A, Marietta. B, Elizabeta. C, Wilhelmina. D, Katerina.
Elizabeta.
What was the answer? D is incorrect.
Can we hear the multiple choice options again?
Yes. Is it A, Marietta, B, Elizabeta, C, Wilhelmina, D, Katerina?
I feel like it would be Elizabeta.
Correct, B, Elizabeta. So neither.
Golden opportunity
Yeah. All right.
there for action.
Here's question number 4. In Army of Darkness, what does Ash call his double-barrel Remington shotgun?
Old Faithful. I don't know.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, hand cannon, B, brain blaster, C, boomstick, D, thunderstick?
Thunderstick.
Boomstick.
That's correct for 1 point.
Damn.
All right, question 5. Who co-stars with Tyler Labine as Tucker McGee as a pair of well-meaning hillbillies who are mistaken for killers in Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
Can I repeat the question, please?
So who plays Dale?
Co-stars with Tyler Labine as
In Tucker and
McGee
Dale
as a
vs.
pair of well-meaning hillbillies who are mistaken for killers in
Or
Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
Is he Tucker?
2 points.
All right.
All right.
So
Here's
weirdly
your last
worded
question.
question.
Last question. In the record-throwing scene in Shaun of the Dead, which superhero soundtrack did Ed throw at the zombies?
I don't know. Spider-Man.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
It's your second one.
Probably something standard. So
In the record,
Batman,
throwing
Superman,
scene in Shaun of the Dead,
or
which
Spider-Man.
superhero soundtrack did Ed throw at the zombies? 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
A, Superman. B, X-Men. C, Spider-Man. D, Batman.
Batman.
1 point. So a 10-point lead here. Now, action cannot be knocked out yet unless they blow it on their wheel spin, but it is a 10-point lead. They've come back from deficits.
A well-maneuvered category, what could have been opponent choice on the wheel that I will once again remind everybody watching, both out here in the crowd and at home, this is a sponsored wheel today by our Patreon supporters. The Kevin Smith and Disney wedges are sponsored wedges.
All right, here we go. Drew, give it a spin.
If it lands on Meryl Streep, you have to take it for the crowd, man. It's not getting there.
Kurt Russell.
You know they love some Kurt Russell, Kristian.
Kurt Russell. They're going to spin it again. Going away from Kurt Russell, aiming for spinner's choice. Oh, movie release dates.
Movie release dates.
Movie release dates.
Wow.
This is big. This is big. Movie release dates.
The tide's certainly turning here in round 2. And if I can ask the audience for a quick round of applause for the man who sponsored 2 slices on that wheel, Mr. Jake Burnham.
Kristian's
Give him
like,
a
come on,
hand.
man.
Jake Burnham. Alrighty.
Here we go, guys. So 6 questions in the realm
Kristian's
of
face
movie
is like
release
he's
dates.
babysitting
In the world
Mark.
of Scott Mantz's fantasy, your first question is, what year saw the release of the John Hughes classic film, The Breakfast Club?
81?
1985.
2 points.
2 points.
Check.
Your next
Right,
question.
decade.
Carl's Jr. spokesperson Matthew McConaughey won his Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, which was released in what year?
96. I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
Junior, you said. 2013.
2 points.
Oh,
They're climbing back into it, Kristian.
I've heard of it, but
They are.
I had no idea what
All right,
decade
your
it was
next
from.
question. What year saw Alicia Silverstone bring the character of Cher Horowitz to the big screen in the movie Clueless?
95.
5,
I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
1994.
That is incorrect for the Steel Shirewolves.
1995.
2 points.
2 points
Wow.
steal. Huge steal
Wow.
there. Huge
Kristian,
steal.
it's a conundrum you and I have run into on the stage before because you don't know to
Bateman
go to
was
multiple
close,
choice or not.
Right.
Your next question. The John Carpenter movie Big Trouble in Little China punched its way into theaters in what year?
1986.
2 points. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Is that the
All right,
2
two
left?
more questions.
2 left.
To really make it interesting in round 3, your penultimate question in this round, Jim Carrey played Truman Burbank, an unknowing reality TV superstar in The Truman Show. What year was that released?
2001. I don't know. It's probably a 90s movie, actually.
5, 4, 3.
1998.
2 points.
Wow.
Damn.
This is a hell of a round so far for action. If they can hit this, they're within 2.
All right, your last question. In the world of movie release dates, the war drama, The Thin Red Line, was released in what year?
1998.
Wow, 2 points. That was a hell of a round by
They
Team
smoked it.
Action.
Yep.
Down by
That's a
2.
tough category, guys.
Down by 2. Going
Not for
into
you
the
guys.
3rd and final round. Wow. Mark, how
Wow.
does the 3rd round work?
In round number 3,
This is close.
as we attempt to keep our druthers here in our live setting, it's going to get good, kids. Each team is going to give us here at the answer desk a series of 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Please, no more cane pounding. My ticker can't handle it. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last question is worth 5 points. Shirewolves does have a narrow 2-point lead, so they will be giving us your series of 3 numbers First, I want to remind the teams you are allowed to consult only on the 5-point question. So once we give you the category for the 2-point, the teams will have to decide which member is going to answer it alone. You may not confer with your teammate on either the 2 or the 3-point question.
All right, Shirewolves, 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
7, 12, and 19.
7, 12, and 19 for the Wolves. And then action.
We'll go 3, 10, and 17.
3, 10, and 17.
Okay.
All right, team action.
Give it to us a little louder. Come on, guys.
Come on!
Team action is up first.
If you're gonna boo, have some damn heart. Come on.
Team action is up first, and they have number three, which is Jodie Foster. Who's playing Jodie Foster? Who's doing Jodie Foster for 2?
I would love to do Jodie Foster.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. 2 points for the weirdo. Who plays the prosecutor working Jodie Foster's case
I don't know.
in The Accused?
I have no idea.
5, 4, 3, 2.
William Hurt.
Incorrect. Looking for Kelly McGillis. Kelly McGillis.
From Top Gun.
That's
All
a
right.
2-pointer.
Found
It's a 2-pointer. And then here we go with Ben Bateman now, who's got to get this 3-pointer in order to throw it back to the Shirewolves. That's number 10. Ben Bateman, number 10. That is fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Which 1972 Soviet sci-fi film was remade in 2002 starring George Clooney and Natasha McElhone? Five, 4,
I have no idea.
3, 2, 1.
Solaris.
3 points for Ben Bateman.
I think he knew it. I think he knew it.
I think he did
Now
too.
He knew it the whole time.
Now it goes back to the Shirewolves. Shirewolves can toss it right back to them with a 2-pointer. If they hit it, it goes right back to action. Action will be forced to hit their 5.
All right, Shirewolves, you know what is at stake here. For your 2-point question, you chose lucky number 7. And that category, we could hear you whisper bang the cane. It's not as effective if we hear you say whisper bang the
I had
cane.
to do it. We're a team, Ellis. If he says to do it, I gotta do it.
There we go. See who wears the pants in team action. Your question is, the world of biopics. Who would like to field the question for biopics?
Who's doing biopics?
I'll take it.
Rachel's taking.
Okay, Rachel. Your 2-point question in the world of biopics. Who played Johnny Cash's wife, June, in
come
Walk
on.
the Line?
Reese Witherspoon.
2
2
points.
Can I
points.
get the accused? Are you kidding me?
Can
I get the accused?
Most people have seen The Accused.
I'd like to challenge. That's a fair too. Are you kidding me?
You can challenge all you want.
Unbelievable.
All right, here we go, guys.
She
So,
won an Oscar for it. Come on.
all right, so it's down to this. Well, right now for action. Action hits their 5-pointer. It throws it back to the
It's a
Shirewolves.
2-pointer,
If they don't,
not a 5-pointer.
Shirewolves will win the match and play against
But even
World's
then,
Finest in a number 1
they
contender
pick
match.
from the
Here
numbers.
We go. And your category is family films. Family films. 5-pointer. What Breaking Bad vet provided the voice of Aquila, the leader of the
Oh
Wolf
my God,
Pack
who
in
is Aquila?
2016's The Jungle
Fuck.
Book?
Oh,
5,
oh my God.
3.
No, I know this. Stop.
It is the second one. What
Oh shit.
vet provided the voice of Aquila, the leader of the Wolf Pack in
Tequila.
2016's
Kristian. Come on. Oh my God. No. I know.
3, 2.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo what?
Esposito. Esposito.
What?
No.
Final answer. And your winner.
Challenge.
Gentlemen.
No. Because you asked us. You said
He
what?
said he
and
can
corrected
correct-
Esposito. Last time against Samm, that same thing happened where you.
I
didn't
challenge
say
it.
Final answer.
Yeah.
You did not say
You're
final
challenging.
answer.
You're challenging it.
Absolutely.
You said.
Challenging.
You've given clues to answers before in the way you respond.
Challenge.
We did not.
Oh my God, Dagnino, get off the stage. It is Rosito.
So, What happened was I couldn't hear
Action
what
gets it.
they said at the end, but because of that, we're going to give them another 5-pointer. We're going to give them another 5-pointer. We could not hear it.
You should get the 5 points.
No, you're not getting the 5 points. I could not hear what you said. So whether or not I
You said the right answer.
I couldn't. I didn't know what you said.
If
so I asked
We
what.
saw this happen in Sam's match.
Doesn't
Wolves
matter.
It
minus-
happened a week ago.
You guys won your challenge. Please stop squawking.
Stop for a
if I may
second.
just be the fatherly influence here in the room for a minute. Here's what went down. Kristian did not hear it. He said what? Therefore, if the host at the answer desk says what or did not hear them, by definition, that means the answer has not been allowed to complete. Thus, it is only fair to give another 5-point question in a different category. It's what we will need.
Same category.
We're going to do family films again.
Same category.
All
That's
right.
fine. It's family films. It
Good
stays
luck.
Family films. All right, here we go. 5-pointer. 5-pointer. Who played Mr. Wilson in the 1993 live-action film Dennis the Menace?
I don't know. So if I were the Shirewolves, I would have 5 points. If I were Team Action, I would have 3.
2.
Tony
Action.
Curtis.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the
Action had harder questions, I
The
think.
answer was Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau.
So what? Alright. So I don't really know how to respond to that, because I knew that question, and he did say it wrong at first, but he corrected himself, so they should have been allowed the 5 points. And they're gonna hear about it in the post interviews. They did it in Sam's match. They were allowed to correct the answer, even if, I don't understand the whole, if the judge didn't hear you, you didn't answer it. That's not really fair. I think that the Shirewolves still would have won, because they probably would have got a question that they knew between their 3 and their 5. I don't think they answered. But, man, that's tough. But, sorry guys. I don't know. I wanna be on the system side, because usually the system is right, but right now it's not. And I think that, and the Shirewolves still would have won, I think. But that was unfair. They should have got the 5 points. Alright, check out the full match in the description, and that's all I got. Bye guys, have a great day.